will deliver your dreams.
Lee, this is the best day ever.
Hey guys, it's time for Breakthrough with Coach Lou. Coming to you live from Accelerate Life University, XLR8Life.com. Coach Lou will help you break through anything that's stopping you. Are you ready to get the motivation, the energy, the life, and all the success you really want and deserve? With no further ado, here's Coach Lou.
All right. Good morning, guys, and welcome back to Breakthrough with Lou. It is Monday morning. Where else would you be at this hour on Monday morning, correct? Well, you're here with me live. All right, guys. I don't know if you know, we have started the call-in feature. So call in, get queued up at area code 305-224-1968. And enter in show ID 856-1321-575 and the # key. Yes. Sorry about the long show IDs. I don't create them. That's not my choice, but it is a static one. So once you write that down, you can always join the Breakthrough with Lou show on that, guys. So let's get ready to rumble this morning. Again, real quick, take it down, 305-224-1968. Show ID is 856-1321-5775, # key, and you can talk live with me this morning. Let's get on to it. What are we talking about today, huh? What are we talking about today? What if I told you your dream isn't blocked by them or they or that? It's blocked by you. Ooh, that's a crazy one, huh? That make you squirm a little bit? Let's reiterate that. Your dream isn't blocked by them, they, it, some outside factor. It is blocked by you, my friends. You and I, we block our own dreams. That's the truth of the matter right here. And if you just get that concept, we could stop talking right now and you would totally have it. Okay? So today we're talking about take the leap. Take the leap. Take the leap of faith. What is that leap that I'm talking about? Well, it's the uncomfortable action that you know you're supposed to be taking that you haven't taken yet. Okay? What is that? What exactly is that? That's a unique one, right? What is that thing that you know you should do, or you've even committed to do, and you're not doing it? Or that first step is the leap, okay? What is it? It's usually not a giant move of, I'm going to turn my whole life around overnight. No. It's the phone call you won't make. It's the conversation you keep avoiding having. It's the workout you skip or keep putting off till tomorrow. It's the content that you don't put out there because it's not perfect yet. It's the application or offer you're putting out somewhere, but you got to keep perfecting it before you go. Why do I have a network down? All right, one of my networks is down, guys. If you're watching, perfect, we're back up. If you're on Vimeo this morning, sorry about the little blip there. That was not me. All right, so clarity comes after you take action, not before. And you might be like, no, I got to get clear before I do it. Well, how many times have you done something and then gone, oh, I see. Oh, that was easier. Or, oh, wow, I didn't expect that. Or next time I'll know. There's your clarity. Okay, there it is. So what is the real cost of waiting? Waiting till it feels safe. It's expensive in life. It costs you. Okay? What does it cost you? It costs you confidence. Okay? Every time you don't do something, you lose confidence. Have you ever jumped off a diving board into a pool? So probably most of us have, especially as a kid. if you went up and just freaking did it, you came out of that going, hey, I did that. If you stood there at the edge and go, oh, I don't know. Oh, the water might be cold. Oh, I might get a little tummy tickle. Oh, I'm not going to do this. You talk yourself right out of it. Mel Robbins uses her 5-second rule to help people overcome that. And I mean, she didn't create 5-second rule, but she brought it to light for dang sure. It's that if you don't do it within the first 5 seconds of the idea, if you don't speak up within the first 5 seconds in that meeting, if you don't, from when you get the idea, your confidence is you're going to talk yourself out of it. Your confidence is going to shrink. What else does it cost you to wait? Well, your time. Your time is valuable. Have you ever spent time preparing for something and then you're still not ready, so you don't do it? Well, you just wasted all the time you did preparing. You may as well have done it. Better to do something poorly than to not do it. You can't grow it. You can't expand if you don't do it in the first place. Now, some people would say, no, it's not a good idea to do a job poorly or do a client job poorly. Well, you know what? Every time you start something new or you take a leap of faith, you're going to do it more poorly than you will once you get into it and you refine it. I am sorry. That is just truth. No bullshit here, guys. It's the truth. Okay? The first time we ever used a different platform for our auction when we switched over to HiBid, it certainly was not a perfect transition. We didn't switch. We added it on. But it wasn't perfect. It was very difficult to watch 2 different platforms and try to figure out the new one and figure out. Oh, God. Sure, guys. I guess my coffee isn't fully kicked in this morning. So, but the truth was it as smooth and easy as it? No. But is it smooth and easy now? Yeah. It's like, this is the way we do things. It's just, you boot everything up and you go to work. You don't sit there and go, oh, how'd you do that again? Oh, which screen am I watching? But you got to start somewhere, okay? But you don't get that time back if you don't do it. What about your identity, okay? If you continually don't follow through, don't you kind of gain the identity of the person that doesn't really follow through with stuff? Well, I'm a procrastinator. Well, I'm one of those people, I got to think about it. I was talking to someone the other day, and we have a friend in common. And a comment was made, oh, man, it took him a long time to decide on this one. But he finally decided. But that told me something, that I was thinking, well, if I were in the same boat, I would have decided much quicker. But not everybody's the same. But the truth is that your dreams die in slow motion. What does that mean? What does that allude to? Momentum. If you don't get moving, you don't stay moving. It's a basic, Newton's law. Things that stay in motion are in motion, stay in motion. Things that stay still are still. Okay? When momentum isn't there, things die off. Think of a horse race. Oh man, horse comes out of the gate really strong, but then he's not sure. You got to, hold on to some energy, for that last stretch. And okay, well, he's, just hanging in there. Well, guess what? He's not going to win, okay, because he goes into slow-mo. If you're a horse and you want to race, you want to come out of the gate strong. You want to go bam. You want to do it, okay? Oh, momentum. Okay, so what does it cost you to wait? Confidence, time, identity, momentum. Procrastination, my friends, is a decision. It's just a decision dressed up as planning or over-planning. And I'm not saying be reckless and stupid and go, oh, I'm going to do this and have no plan in effect. You know me, I say, you got to have the map. But the map is going to be messy. Do you think when they were first here in America and going from east to west and mapping out everything that they said, oh, we got to have a map before we're going to go find the gold? There was no map. They created the map, okay? But procrastination, if they had never done that, if they had sat there and said, well, I'm going to wait for somebody to make a map, and they were the ones supposed to make the map, they never would have done it. Would have been this procrastination dressed up as planning. Ooh, That's powerful, guys. Think about it. Okay. So why do we put things off? What are the usual lies? I'm not ready. Okay. What's the translation? I'm scared. I'm afraid. I'm afraid I won't follow. I'm afraid I'll look bad. I'm afraid I'll fail. I'm not ready is just a translation for I'm scared. Interesting. I need more information. Okay. Translation is I want certainty. I want to know for sure this is going to work. Well, if you want too much certainty, go to jail because you can be certain what time you're going to get up. You can be certain the slop they're going to feed you. You're going to be certain that you know where you go to sleep each night. But you know what? If you really want that kind of certainty, come on. Truth is, too much certainty is a jail. No certainty is the opposite problem where you have no stability and you can't focus on anything because you're not even sure you're not going to die in that moment, okay? Total uncertainty, like obliterating amounts, is not good either, okay? How about I'll start when life calms down, okay? Translation, I'm waiting for a season that flat out doesn't exist, okay? Life's going to calm down. Okay, are you a parent? If not, do you have a significant other? Do you have a job? Do you have to breathe? Do you have a life? Do you have a roof over your head? Do you have a vehicle? There's always going to be something that is not going to be calm in your life. Trust that. If you have any effect in this world, if you are anybody other than a homeless dude living under a bridge, and even life gets crazy for them too, you got stuff going on and you're always going to have stuff going on. So waiting till it calms down, that's a bunch of BS, okay? All right? It has to be perfect. If I don't have this product perfect and ready to roll out, if I don't have today's show perfect and ready to roll out, you saw it. We had a little glitch. All right. It's never going to be perfect. There's always going to be a glitch. There's always going to be a time I go, where was I going with this? Or I get a question and I go, oh, damn, I didn't count on that one on the show this morning. Let me shift gears here. But you know what? That's the cool part of it. But it has to be perfect. It's nothing but the translation of I'm protecting my ego because God forbid I make a mistake. Speaking of call-ins, guys, area code 305-224-1968. Show ID is 856-132-1575. Get online with me this morning. Tell me, why are you putting something off? This part in the show, I'd like to hear. What's the truth about why you're putting something off, huh? Let's talk about it. Okay. Stop negotiating with yourself. This is important. Okay, this backs up to Mel Robbins' 5-4-3-2-1 rule. People negotiate, getting in a cold plunge. Oh, let me stick my toe in. Oh, let me get in gradually. You're not getting in. If you stick your toe or your hand in that cold plunge, you're going, hell no, I'm not putting my whole body in there. You need to go 5-4-3-2-1 splash. Or I go, I am a force for God, I'm a force for good, I'm a gladiator, and I do not negotiate splash. Takes 5 seconds. A little more powerful than just counting down. But depends on what motivates you, which way you go with that. Stop negotiating. Okay, set a standard. You don't need motivation. You need a decision. Okay? What is your identity shift that you need to actually get going? All right, the old identity is, I'm trying. Okay, well, try in one hand and in the other and see what you got. You got a handful of, and the other hand is empty. Okay. Better identity might be I'm the kind of person who does what I say I will do. Period. Okay. So truth is, if you keep breaking promises to yourself, you stop trusting your own self. So don't negotiate with your brain. Your brain is a 1,000,000-year-old kind of thing that says, oh, protect. If it's scary, it must be dangerous. It must be able to kill us or knock us off or injure. Okay, the phone ringing, a text coming through, a boss saying he wants to see you in the office. is having the same effect on your brain as, oh my God, there's a tiger chasing me through the woods. I got to react. Okay. Your body reacts the very same way. And this is insane, but true. Okay. Wow. That is crazy. So stop overreacting to stuff because you're going to fall out. You're not going to do it. You're going to go, oh, what could go wrong? You're going to build this whole scenario of, going to the boss's office and asking for a raise is going to get you eaten by a tiger. Okay, they're two different things. Now, if you're out in the plains out there in Africa somewhere on a safari and there's a tiger running towards you, it's probably a good ass time to get out of his way. Okay, there is truth to that. There are times where that reptilian brain needs to kick in for us. Okay. What are 3 moves you can make? Like make you move, make a karate move, right? Okay. Name it. Name it. Here you go. This is when you get the pen out, guys. This is when you get the pen out and you participate. You call in and I'll walk you through it. 305-224-1968. Show ID 856-1321-5775. Hash key. Pick that phone up and call me. Okay. Write it down. But the thing I'm avoiding is X. If I don't do this, the dream it costs me is what? I'm avoiding this, but if I don't do it, what am I going to lose? Okay. Number 2, shrink it down to something that can be done within 15 minutes. Okay. What do you mean? Well, you're not going to climb the mountain in one step. You're not going to eat the elephant with one bite. Okay. Example. All right. You want to do it. You got a show or something, or something you're going to do. Right. Oh my God. I can't believe I'm yawning so much this morning. It's obviously not being bored with you guys. It is maybe that I need some callers on the board. All right. So record 60 seconds of a video. Record your trailer to your next episode of something. You don't have to do the whole episode right now, but do something right now. Write the first paragraph of the book. You're not going to sit down and write the whole book right now. I mean, you could, but just saying. Get started. All right. You got to put the shoes on to go for a walk for 10 minutes. That might not be where your exercise program is what you want. You might be like, I want to work out an hour a day, and you haven't worked out an hour in the last 6 months. Go for a 10-minute walk. Okay. Tomorrow, go for 15. Day after that, go for 15 and do 5 minutes of, some sort of light strength training. Get moving, but you got to start. Okay. Send the first message out to a customer. Doesn't mean you built the whole sales funnel already. How do you even know if a customer would be interested in it if you don't communicate with them? Okay. Get it moving. So first thing we're doing is we're naming it. What have you been avoiding and what's it going to cost you if you don't do it? Number 2, shrink it down. Something you can do within the next 15 minutes. It takes less than 15 minutes. Number 3, put it on the clock. Put it on the calendar. Okay. I will do this today at 2 p.m. From 2 p.m. to 2:15, I'm going to write the first paragraph of the book. Period. Don't answer your phone at 1:55 when it's that annoying relative of yours that you know is going to bitch about the fungus on their feet. Okay? Gross, huh? But you know what? It's so true. How much time do we waste sometimes talking to people about, oh, I got this health issue, or, oh, my husband is this. And next thing you know, you're ready to get divorced too because your spouse is an ass too. And Papa, don't fall into that trap. Put it on the calendar, put it on the clock if you want to call it that. Do block time, however you want to call it. Put it down and shut everything else out for that 15, 20 minutes. Okay? And make sure you do at least the 15 minutes of it. Then you're allowed to stop it. If you've actually done it, you actually wrote that first paragraph. You went for that walk. You've actually done this. Okay, be done, be proud, and ask yourself what's next. And the truth is, you start messy, you start scared, but damn it, start. If you don't start, You're never going to be. You're never going to do. You're never going to have what you want to have. Okay? So let's get it on the calendar. Let's get it on the clock. Clock it in, however you want to term it. Get what's compelling and exciting to you. Okay? All right. Stand by one moment while we take a quick break, and we're going to come back and talk about this.
You're listening to Coach Lou on the Lou.Live Media Network. Make sure to catch all the live shows at www.lew.live. That's LEW.live. And connect with Coach at www.coach-lou.com. Now, back to the show. Let's grow.
All right, did you enjoy your little break there, guys? All right, in case you needed a body break, you needed a moment to figure it out. All right, let's go. Let's go with it. Let's go, guys. Call it in. Call it in. 305-224-1968, 856-1321-5775. Hash key to dial in and talk this morning. Yes, let's go. What leap have you been putting off? You can comment in the chats as well, guys. Let me pull up my main chat here. Hey, good morning. Good morning, David. Yes, so what are you putting off? All right, you are putting off this our main chat, guys. You may or may not be able to see this overlaid. If you don't, what have you been putting off? You've been putting off opening your side business. Why? Why is that? Got to be prepared. Time from work. Got too much work going on. Don't want to take away from the kids and family. So let me ask you a question. In 20 years, 10 years, if you don't do this, you're still going to be working that job, and you're still going to probably be on the edge of doing okay, right? Yeah. So you see my point. Exactly. All right, guys, call in. You can call in too, or you can chat me up on any of the chats. We got our main chat through the site. We got our chats on Facebook that we broadcast to. So we are all over the place this morning. Let's go. All right. So I challenge you. Yes, I challenge you. And if you're just listening, I'm pointing at you. Okay. Somebody said years ago, I remember we were at a Robbins event, and we used to go 1, 2, 3, you rock. And the whole group would, give somebody was talking and, stepping up. And then somebody goes, in some cultures, if you point a finger, it's a bad thing. So then they're like, 1, 2, 3, you rock. And I'm like, why did we dumb this shit down? Why did we just dumb this down? Because one person might not like a finger pointed. You know what? I'm going to point my finger at you. It's your time. It's your time to step up, my brother, my sister, whoever's watching out there. It's your time. Yours. If you don't like that, that means I'm putting you on the spot. Okay? And I'm not saying be disrespectful to people, but I was like, oh my God, it was one of the most amazing, because I was, in that, I forget what they call it, the circle of challenge or something. And it was like, everybody be like, 1, 2, 3, you rock. And it was like, yeah, bringing all that energy to me. And then they're like, you rock. I'm like, don't pull the energy out of it. Don't suck the energy out of anything in life. It's hard enough, guys. We don't sleep enough. We got a lot on our plates and everything else, and you want to dumb down your energy? Hell no. Okay? All right. So tell me real quick before we get into the challenge here, what is the leap you've been putting off? And what's one 15-minute action you can take today? Yes. If you want to call in, I'll walk you through it, guys. You know what? You calling in is not just a quick boom, boom, boom. We'll walk you right through something. You can say, how do I get from here to there? Okay. REM wrote a song, Can't Get There From Here. Well, what they forgot to say is you can't get here from there, or can't get there from here without Coach Lou. Okay. They forgot that little part. So I'm going to ring them up and say, hey guys, you need to reword this song here. But seriously. Okay? The only thing that's holding you back is you. So the good news is you're the solution. You don't have to look outside somewhere. You are the solution. Take this to heart. It's the frickin' truth. You are the solution. All right, I got a 24-hour challenge for you. I'm going to cut you loose this morning. Take one leap in the next 24 hours and report back to me through the chats or ring me up. That show ID and phone number only works during the live show, by the way, guys. So you can't call in and talk to the show after the show is over, but you can chat me up at lou.live, the lou.live media network. That'll guide you anywhere you need to go on any of the shows, etc. You can email me. Just get on with me. You can comment on Facebook if that's where you watch me. It's not my favorite place in the world because, there's other people that like to go, ooh, that could work too much. Let's not put that out there as much. Let's dumb down this post because it tells the truth, etc. Not big on censorship, guys. What I am big on is Life Boost coffee and cardiology coffee. Today's cardiology, absolutely love it. I'm going to be releasing my Cognition Coffee Blend. I have done hours of research and created, there's some other poopas out there. I'm not going to say a brand name, but we tried it. And it was okay. I liked the cognitive results of it, but it was also a lot of stomach disturbance. And it was instant coffee with some mushrooms. So I dug deeper into the synergy, and I'm going to release it on the site soon. Because the exact recipe that I use, of course, always talk to your doctor about any supplementation. But it's really helping. And it really gives good energy. Oh, you couldn't tell because I yawned a couple times this morning. All right, so here we go. Here's your challenge. Remember, you are the only thing holding you back, but the flip side of that is you are the solution, baby. All right, take one leap in the next 24 hours. Report back to me, okay? No more Sunday. No more when I feel like it. No more when I have more information. No more someday, somewhere, somehow. Do it now. When we're off the show, done with the show, or if you're watching on a replay, do it now. Something you can do for 15 minutes, within 15 minutes, that will get the ball rolling. You're not going to write the book in 15 minutes. Okay, and if you got some AI software that says, I'm going to write your book in 15 minutes, well, it's not your book, okay? Let's face the reality. But if you write the first chapter, the foreword, the preface to the book, in the next 15 minutes, you got it going. Then guess what? You do it again tomorrow. You write a chapter tomorrow. You write a chapter the day after that. Maybe you got a 21 chapter book. In 21 days, you've got a book. And you might be, well, it's got to get edited and stuff. I get it. But within 30 days, you could be to publishing if you're writing a book, for example. Am I right? I mean, this stuff works, guys. Do you really want a better life? Do you really want to do the things that you know you should, that you've been putting off? The leap of faith you wish you had the guts, the nuts, the courage to do? Well, now you do. Just start. This is truth. This is reality. If y'all want to call in real quick before the end of the show, I'll walk you through a quick process here. 305-224-1968. Show ID is 856-1321. 5775 hash key, or pound key as we used to call it before it was a hash key. All right, guys, get ready to rock and roll. Get out there. Do it. Okay. Are you ready? Are you ready to do this? Give me the thumbs up. Let's go to work. This is your time to do it. Your time, your day, your moment. Let's shine. Let me see those comments on it. Have an absolutely amazing day, and I'll see you guys on the next roundabout.
Ready to take it to the next level?
Next level.
Tune in to XLR8Life.com for our live shows, encore presentations, life-changing courses, and live coaching with Coach Lou himself. As Coach Lou always says, live with faith, energy, love, passion, and always live your dream.